Turn the volume up and let it flow. Juiced up, Jabba's got the best show. Dropping hot takes with that heavy glow. Breaking down the ring like a pay-per-view blow. Juiced up vibes hit like a pile driver. Spin the tails hotter than a wildfire. It's the podcast kings calling all the liars. From backstage chaos to the main event desire. Suplex the truth with stats so raw.
And you know that a young dude don't know how to draw. I don't got draws. I only got lucky pants. Wait, what happened?
You were in too deep in the intro, brother. You were in too deep to the intro.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Juiced Up Jobber. Shout out to all 7 of y'all here. Today, it is just me and Alex. Chris has some things he has to handle, but you know, we gonna hold it down. But I'm gonna hand it off to Alex because today's podcast was an idea of his. So I'm gonna let him explain it to you guys, and then we're just gonna jump in. I know AEW Dynasty's right there, so we're gonna get there as well. Go ahead, Alex.
First and foremost, hopefully you guys like the new intro, and it's a little bit more of an upgrade from the previous ones. I tried my best to make the intro. Hopefully y'all enjoyed it. I took my time to edit it, find clips from TikTok and our favorite wrestler, so why not? So, to the criterias, let me get my phone out, because for once, I'm on a computer. I'm not on my phone anymore, so this is it. So here's how I booked it. We are going to book our ultimate WrestleMania fantasy match. What that means is we are going to have a 7-match card. We're going to book the ultimate WrestleMania matches with Mania matches from the past. So we're doing 7 matches. And the criteria goes as following. We need a strong opener, 2 cooldown matches, 2 solid mid-card matches, which can be 4 or possible 5-star matches, a match of the year candidate, and a strong main event. Here's the catch, though. You can't use the same person twice. So let's do a perfect example. Let's say you have Kurt Angle versus Shawn Michaels. You can't put Shawn Michaels in another match afterwards. It doesn't make sense. And if I took one of your matches that you had on your list, you got to change it on the fly, and vice versa. I feel like that's fair.
Bruh, I ain't even gonna lie to you. I'm gonna have to change one of my matches real quick.
What? We haven't even started yet.
I'm gonna have to change it because I just realized I knew the rules, but I fucked up and realized that something's missing. So I just changed it. I should be good now. I'm looking back at my 7-match card. I should I'm an idiot, bro.
Well, we already have.
Hold on. I gotta change something. I gotta change something again.
This guy.
Not big changes, but you know it is what it is. All right, let me just check again. I should be fine, but knowing me, we're gonna have to change some things on the way there. But
that's the whole point of this podcast, brother.
Yeah, I had I had 2 wrestlers fighting twice, so you know.
Yeah, no, we can't do that.
Well,
let's start off with you. I made the rules, but I want to be fair. Whoa, how are you opening up your WrestleMania fantasy card?
All right, so with my WrestleMania fantasy card, I figured I'll open up this WrestleMania with something that a lot of people want back at WrestleMania. And as I said, you know, I did sleep a little over the time I was supposed to. So me and Monique did this on the fly. I gave some numbers. She picked a number. That was the WrestleMania I took the match from. So my opening match is the Money in the Bank ladder match from WrestleMania 22, RVD versus Bobby Lashley versus Finlay, Matt Hardy, Ric Flair, and Shelton Benjamin. A Money in the Bank match to start off the night, bro. Come on.
That's a good one, but out of all the Money in the Bank that one's very underrated. No one really talks about it, but that's an interesting one.
Hey, listen, like I said, she picked a WrestleMania. That's what it is. I could have been cheap, but you also have to remember the best Money in the Banks at WrestleMania. It's going to be hard to take the other matches with the other people, like, you know?
See, you're starting off with a car crash, too. I'm starting off with a car crash as well, and go figure. It's from the same WrestleMania you picked. You are opening up with the Money in the Bank. I am opening up with Edge versus Mick Foley in that hardcore match from WrestleMania 22. How do you get people excited? Just a car crash catastrophe off rip.
Yeah, bro, we're gonna be watching it. I gotta make some videos anyway, and I don't see Mox losing, so I just want to see how this shit happens. Like, you know, I just want to see. But all right, so we have 2 valid matches: a Money in the Bank and a hardcore match. Now,
let's cool down the fans. We went crazy. How are we gonna calm them down so we can get them ready for the show?
We're going to cool them down with some comedy. We're going to cool them down with
the
match
best WrestleMania Battle Royal. I knew it.
No, I would never disrespect that. I was thinking about it, but I was like, nah. But I'm going to end this. Well, not end it, but I'm going to start this little cool down with a match that people thought they had time to go to the bathroom, but they really don't. Mm-hmm. Second match on the card is Kane versus Chavo.
That's crazy.
And let's say you said cool down match.
Yeah.
To me, cool downs mean matches that just,
Listen, this is crazy. No, I did not pick Kane versus Chavo.
Oh, I'm about to say, like, what the fuck? Don't tell me you picked Sheamus versus Daniel Bryan, bro.
No, I'm not going to disrespect. But it is another short match like that. But mine's from WrestleMania 25, the year after. JBL versus Rey Mysterio for the Intercontinental Championship.
That's crazy because my third cool down match is Rey Mysterio versus JBL for the IC title. Not a great match, not a bad match.
But it served this purpose. It calms us down.
It served this purpose, and everybody loves a little underdog winning a championship at Mania, so.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, that's...
Listen, guys, we got one match that was the same. That's probably literally it. I'm shocked.
He's going to have to change that one, too, because I already picked it, whatever he wants to adjust it to.
But, we can't pick the same matches?
No, I said no, we can't pick the same matches. We would have to change it on the fly.
I'll change it on the fly. Well, there you go. Simple. Let me make sure, though. It's not really a cool down match, but it wasn't crazy. Mm-hmm. Let me just make sure I can do that. It's funny enough, it's still an IC title match. Let's see. Can I do this? Yes, I can. So I'll switch out, JBL and Rey Mysterio and just put another IC title match, and I'll insert Seth Rollins versus Finn Balor versus The Miz.
Oh, not a bad match either. It's not horrible.
Yeah, so, it wasn't too crazy, but a cool down match. Sammy versus Johnny is crazy.
That's not a cool down match. I was too hyped for that match. That match was funny as hell.
Yeah, that was a lot of spots. But, all right, we're on to number 4.
Mm-hmm. So that's 1, 2, 3, number 4, which is one of my solid mid-card matches and one that doesn't get a lot of respect. Well, I had a good time watching it, and I wanted to show some women some love. So I have Bianca Belair versus Sasha Banks for the women's championship. I felt like that was a solid main event when we saw it during the post-pandemic of COVID. That was a great matchup. I know some people would have put Rhea or Charlotte or Bianca versus Becky, but I really like the matchup between Sasha and Bianca.
Jimmy versus Jay is crazy.
I'm not putting that as a cool down match. I want them to like my show, not boo me.
For me, number 4 is going to be Bianca versus Becky.
All right.
Not the main event, but it was kind of towards in the middle, so it fits perfectly. And again, solid ass match.
So for me, because I did it differently, I have my other. Let me see. Do I have it all properly there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. So not to give them another cooldown match. My other cooldown match, just so they can have a good time, I'm going to give them John Cena versus Batista for the WWE Championship from WrestleMania 26. Not super fantastic, but it served its purpose. A good matchup. We get to see the WWE title on the line, so yay.
I mean, yeah, you know what? So let me just change this up real quick, because since you're going to do another cooldown, I'll do another cooldown too. Because you know what? These long matches...
Well, no, this is my second cooldown match.
That's what I'm saying. Another cooldown, because I've realized my last cooldown was kind of a 30-minute match, so that's not really a fucking cooldown.
No.
Funny enough, WWE guy Umaga versus Batista was on my list at the very beginning, but I ended up switching it out. But since I need another cool-off match, Bianca versus Becky went off for a while, so we're gonna kind of have a segment type of situation where we're gonna have The Rock versus Eric Rowan.
Are you letting them go to the bathroom? You're not letting them go to the bathroom, dog.
We got no bathroom. Nope. Y'all got to hold this shit in for this Mania. This is the greatest WrestleMania ever.
Alrighty, so I had my 2 cooldowns, 2 solid mid cards. Let's see. Yep. So yeah,
we're at our last 2, the match of the year candidate and the main event.
So I already did my Edge versus Foley. I did my Rey versus JBL, Bianca versus Sasha, and John Cena versus Batista. I only had 4.
It's supposed to be 7.
Yeah, but I've only done 4 matches. I did Edge versus Foley, Ray versus
Yeah,
Jay.
and I just did my fifth. Now you got to do your fifth.
All right, so my fifth.
Yeah. Shane McMahon versus The Miz.
Hey.
Shut the fuck up.
Let's see. This is good. Ooh, these are my tough matches right now. I'm gonna have to change some around so I can actually do it. You know what? Someone brought that up. I'm gonna give him another solid mid card match for this one. So for this one, I am gonna do. Ironically enough, it's not a cooldown match. It's a good mid card match. Give me. Someone brought it up. I will do Shane McMahon versus AJ Styles.
Bro, I was about to say, you said The Miz. You're crazy.
No, Shane McMahon versus AJ Styles. That exceeded our expectations beyond belief. Let's be honest. So we didn't think we were gonna go.
His greatest Mania match? Disgusting. But, all right. So, guys, now we're at the end of it. We have to book, in his words, a match of the year candidate.
And a strong main event.
And a strong main event. So, for my match of the year candidate, I mean, I had to switch around a lot, you know, because I realized people were there and people were here, people were everywhere. It's like, what the hell? But just analyzing and everything, my match of the year candidate is going to be Shawn Michaels versus Undertaker 2.
People don't give that one much credit as it deserves. I think it had the better storytelling match.
Of course. Like, yeah, 25 was the better match, but bro, like, storytelling matters, bro. Like, Shawn Michaels losing in the Rumble, the rope, Shawn Michaels coming up from under the Elimination Chamber, helping Jericho, which is still fucking crazy.
My match of the year candidate, just as good as your Taker versus Shawn. I feel like this was a perfectly technical class, spectaculanza, whatever you want to call it, from these two. Give me Shawn Michaels versus Kurt Angle from WrestleMania 21.
That's valid. And it's funny how match of the year candidates and we got to pick Shawn Michaels.
Yeah. Now, how are you ending the show? We have our match of the year, but how are you ending the show?
I'm ending this show perfect. You know, like let's see. Money in the Bank. At that time, RVD, before the ECW stuff, babyface. Kane versus Chavo, heel won. Seth versus Miz versus Finn, Seth won. So, you know, babyface is Bianca. The Rock was technically a babyface in the thing. You know, Undertaker versus Shawn. I mean, I don't really think there wasn't really a heel or face, you know. So I have to end the night with a fucking heel going over.
Is it Cody versus Roman?
Yes, I'm sending the babies home crying, and I ain't talking about the babies. I'm talking about them Cody crybabies. Give me Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes 1. And it was going to be Endgame, but I had The Undertaker, and he did do something in that match. It wasn't much, but it still counted. So, sorry, Cody Crybabies. Roman versus Cody Part 1 is closing out the match. Y'all are going to go home sad. Roman's still going to hit the ooh-ahs, and that's just how it is.
You know what? Because you brought up that technicality, I had to remove my main event because I had End of an Era. But how am I going to have Shawn Michaels wrestle?
Oh, yeah. And then he's still going to referee? What the fuck?
No. So, you know what? I'm ending it with this match. This match should have main evented its WrestleMania. It was the match that carried all of WrestleMania. There's a reason I say the Attitude Era had the weakest WrestleManias, but not out of all time, but just in general. Give me Rock versus Hogan.
All right.
You can give me the face all you want, brother, but if people see that match was, let's be honest, aura driven. If that's like the most aura that I've ever seen Hulk Hogan had from his return, everything after that was caca-poo-poo. But that matchup with Rock was like the most iconic thing. You see everyone turned on Rock and cheered on Hogan, but it was still a solid matchup. So Cody Bravas, they could eat
a back of a donkey's Richards. That's crazy. Mm-hmm. Sucking a donkey's Richard from the back. That's wild.
That is crazy.
Omos or Kali not making the card is criminal. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Hey, Loki, we could have put Brock Lesnar versus
Omos. That would have been funny.
Oh my god, I just realized something that I could have put for another match of the year candidate because we talked about it and it was our favorite match from WrestleMania 39.
What, the tag team match?
No, the triple threat. Gunther versus Sheamus versus Drew.
Yeah, that's the crazy thing is I did have Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn versus the Usos at a point, but then I changed that out because I realized how long that shit
That
went.
was, bro. We were
Can't
there.
have that.
I think we were there longer for night one than we were night two. I think.
I think so. But I mean, no Tongaloa or yeah. Nigga, they never been at
Well, that's so-
Mania.
Yeah, how are we supposed to book them if we don't?
This is literally going to be their first WrestleMania, and the shit that sucks is Solo's really about to cost Jacob that title.
That's gonna be so annoying.
But that was that. You see, we do need to do a lot more quick podcasts sometimes because the last one we did do, guys, was 3 hours.
It was Jeopardy, but yeah. But
Yeah, and that shit was almost 3 fucking hours. But I mean,
we still got 15 minutes.
But if you guys want to drop any questions, AEW stuff is on right now. I'm pretty sure the show started already. If you want to know predictions or anything, let us know. But again, this was just a quick one to make sure we got a podcast out today because we don't let Axel. You're gonna face Randy Orton at Mania. Let me tell you something, brother. Let me tell you something, brother.
He's not.
They should just have fucking iShow Speed face him. Why not?
Let's see the matches that we have. We're gonna talk about it. Oh, they already had the pre-show matches, so we really can't talk about it.
So you telling me the Secret Hervis gets a match before my Glorious King? Do they even have a match? I doubt they're going to Mania, bruh. Which is annoying because Chelsea Green not having a match is kind of bullshit.
It's ridiculous. She's the better mid-card champion.
The Suns have officially been eliminated from playoff contention. Kevin Durant's not in the playoffs. Damn, and he's supposed to be better than LeBron.
That is ridiculous.
Charlotte and Tiffany's promo was so cringe. Well, here's the thing. Apparently, a lot of things were said that weren't supposed to be said. Apparently, Charlotte's the one who went unscripted first. But, I mean, I saw this tweet where it said, we're going to know everything at WrestleMania. Depending how Charlotte sells for Tiffany, we'll know the truth.
Yeah.
So expect some sandbagging. That's the thing that sucks. Expect some sandbagging if it really is that serious between the two. It's like, hey, fuck up about the Suns. I'm hurt. How you got Devin Booker, Bradley Beal, and Kevin Durant? That's damn KD. Damn. Somebody said Nick Aldis. I mean, I could see it, but 2 weeks of buildup, I feel like Nick Aldis is that person that if he's gonna have a match, it should be like at least a month or two buildup.
Yeah, but him and Randy are going to be able to work. They're the smoothest people that I've seen wrestle before.
Bruh. I'm talking about the man on the Lakers. Come on, man. Come on, bro. I love Michael Jackson, so the fact they actually did that shit. They have the one where I write bronze, not Bronnages. That shit is fire. Thinking about LeBron, that one's amazing. They made a new one with the Drake and Josh theme song. Fucking hilarious. Yeah, them shits is hilarious. They could do the callback because if you remember, we remember that, but it's just I don't know if that's like Mania material. Like, oh, I RKO'd you one time, now 2 times, Mania match. I could really see it just being Nick Aldis getting somebody to fight Randy. Mm-hmm. I've been seeing Mexican LeBron songs, bro. Everybody loves LeBron, bro.
Mexico loves LeBron. What you mean?
LeJuan James. Like, his name is literally LeJuan, you know?
Yeah, LeJuan. Le Pedro James.
We talking about LeBron songs, bro. This is
Well,
this
like
is
I said, we have a lot of time to kill.
Anything to make the rivalry better? What rivalry, though? Listen, they could throw him into the Cody stuff. I mean, at this point. Hey, listen. Fuck it. Have Randy go heel now. Randy, make him no longer a good guy. Fuck the good guy shit. Have this bitch cost Cody at Mania. Why not? Stone Cold came out to help Cody. Fucking everybody else. Dusty Rhodes came back from heaven. Dustin came from AEW. Cody wins, right? RKO from Randy Orton.
Hey, you know what we could also do? Because we're here, Dan, and we can speed round it. How far is your WrestleMania knowledge, Axel? That way we can do it fair.
What do you mean, knowledge?
Well, I'm going to name a WrestleMania, and you name me what you thought was the match of the night for that WrestleMania. I'll just name off a random WrestleMania, and then off rip, you just tell me this was the match of the night.
FTR about to turn on.
Yes, did it.
They can't. This man can't win titles. He can't keep groups. Jesus, what was your point of going, bro?
Brother, in the span of 3 years, he lost the Judgment Day and rated FTR. That's crazy.
Don't forget Moxley's faction too, and Christian's faction. Like he's just losing the factions. That's crazy. And now he's gonna have no choice but to look for help. And there's only one person.
Gangrel.
And no, I was talking about Christian. The fuck,
brother, I was there at Double or Nothing last year. Gangrel helped him. That's the crazy part.
Don't nobody want to see that shit again. The fuck, that shit was ass, bro. The fuck.
What y'all chopping about today? We just booked our Ultimate WrestleMania Fantasy. I want to see how much of a nerd Axel is. That's why I'm asking him how far is his WrestleMania knowledge.
Listen, man, me numbers and everything, I don't know. So you're gonna have to say at WrestleMania. I'm gonna have to look it up at this point.
All right then. Yeah, all right. Let's start off with something easy. WrestleMania 25.
WrestleMania 25. The big star state. Yeah.
Which do you think was match of the night? I'll give you 10. You give me 10. And we'll give each other 20 seconds to look and go from there. WrestleMania 25. It's the easiest one I could give you.
Oh yeah, that shit is easy, bro. Undertaker versus Shawn Michaels. Come on, man.
Alrighty, I'm gonna put WrestleMania 12. Give you a little bit difficult though.
Motherfucker said 12.
Yeah.
This motherfucker said 12 when I asked me my knowledge. Like, what do you mean my knowledge? I wasn't even alive back. No way, I was 4, but wasn't watching fucking wrestling. The fuck. Yeah. If it's the match, I think then that's what I'm gonna go with. And yeah, Shawn Michaels versus Bret Hart, bro.
All right then, I'm gonna piss you off a little bit. WrestleMania 20.
Literally an Iron Man match.
Yeah, WrestleMania.
And it was 1-0.
Yep.
But go ahead.
Yes, at WrestleMania 20.
WrestleMania 20, that should be an easy one. So I'm just gonna say, if I'm not mistaken, John Cena versus JBL.
No, that was 21.
Is it 21? Oh, then I'm thinking John Cena Big Show. See, I told you, WrestleMania 20.
That's gonna be your match of the night.
No, that's definitely not gonna be my fucking match of the night. You could get that bullshit out of here.
I know what I was gonna say.
Get that bullshit out of here. Shit.
There's another option.
Yeah, I'm going Eddie and Kurt. You must be out your fucking mind, bro.
You know what? WrestleMania 24.
I'll go Undertaker versus Kane before I go that shit.
WrestleMania 24.
24. Let's see. That's the.
I had a lot of good matches.
Jesus. Yeah. Yeah, it's cheese, but I mean their match was amazing, and supposedly he was supposed to beat him. So I'm gonna go Edge and Undertaker.
All right. Let me see if I can give you one more off the bat. WrestleMania 31.
WrestleMania 30. Oh, Jesus. This nigga said 31.
Oh, God, that Mania was 10 years ago. What the fuck?
Yeah, that shit is wild. But I'll go Heist of the Century, if I'm not mistaken.
The match was good. That's what people don't realize. Yeah. Brock versus Roman was actually good the first time they fought.
It was valid. Just like people didn't like either of them. So how
many matches did I give you? 5?
Yeah.
All right, give me some. Throw me some random ones.
All right, now it's Axel's time. WrestleMania 3.
Oh, Savage versus Steamboat.
God damn it, that was too easy. All right, WrestleMania 16.
Ew. Ew.
He said, ew. Shout out to all 10 of y'all. Don't forget to like the video, share the video, and subscribe if you are new. We appreciate y'all, man.
WrestleMania 2000? That is gross. Let's see what are the options based on what I can look at.
I can tell you one thing: it's not going to be a one-on-one singles match.
Oh, my bad. Give me the triangle ladder match between ENC, Dudleys, and the Hardys.
I was trying to see if you would remember that.
Right, what else could you got me?
Let's see. Trying to think of WrestleMania 27.
Oh, Triple H versus Undertaker. God damn, that show was nasty.
I'm giving you the nasty ones, bro.
That show is nasty.
WrestleMania 30. That one, that's an easy one.
Oh, to be honest with me, I know someone's gonna say the main event. I like the opener better. I like Triple H versus Daniel Bryan better than the triple threat
That
match.
match was gonna go on my card, but again, long ass match. So,
Mhm.
all right, well, this one's from fucking RJ. So have fun with this one. WrestleMania 2.
My clock.
You said the match that never happened. Rocky Johnson versus a fucking
You watched
To-
Chung Rock.
It was supposed to be Rocky Johnson versus Tony Atlas, nigga.
Oh God, let me look at the. Oh God, what are you doing to me?
Hey, listen, that was RJ, not me, bro.
You listen to RJ?
Listen, he put a comment. Listen, WrestleMania 2, bro. What we talking about? We got Hulk Hogan versus the King Kong Bundy, my nigga. Like,
You know what? Just cause. You know what? I don't
Ew.
care. Just cause I just cause their names are on there. Just give me the British Bulldog versus the Dream Team.
that's crazy. They did have matches in 3 different places. That's some crazy shit.
Yeah. What is it?
Bro, you could literally get Ricky Steamboat versus Hercules Hernandez, nigga.
No.
All right, fine. We'll go to the Rosemont Horizon. You could literally have Andre the Giant winning the WWF versus NFL Battle Royale, last eliminating Bret Hart.
You know what? I'll pick that match. That's match of the night. He eliminated Brett.
A WWF versus NFL Battle
Alrighty.
Royale.
Christian asked, name the most ass match of random wrestle. Okay, the worst match of Manias. I like that. I like what Christian said. You start off with me this time since I started first. Name me a WrestleMania. I'll tell you what I think is the most ass match. It could be a hot take. It could be a cold take.
WrestleMania 28.
WrestleMania 28. Ironically enough, I'm not gonna give it to the 12 seconds. I'm not giving it to the 12 seconds. Let me look it up. Oh, there we go. Kelly and Maria Menounos versus Beth Phoenix and Eve Torres.
What do you mean, bro? The Divas got 6 minutes. You know how hard that was back in them days?
No. It was either going to be that or Team Johnny versus Team Teddy.
I would have definitely put Team Johnny and Team Teddy.
All right, that's what.
That shit was ass, bro. All right.
I don't remember the Divas tag team match. That's why I'm like, it's.
Oh, let me give you a difficult one. WrestleMania 17. Deemed one of the greatest WrestleManias ever.
Oh, the Nostalgia Battle Royal. That Nostalgia Battle Royal.
All right, WrestleMania 18. Have fun with that one.
Ooh, WrestleMania 18. Let me look
This
it
man
up.
said the Nostalgia Battle Royale.
That's what it was. Tell me I'm wrong, bro. That was the Nostalgia one.
The Iron Sheik Baba.
Yeah, imagine Shiki Baby winning a WrestleMania Battle Royal in the good old 2001 back then.
It's the Shiki.
Okay, I'm looking at the matches. You know what? Let's see.
Let me keep up on this card before.
No, that's Jesus Christ. These matches were short.
Yeah.
I
They hit him with a concerto.
Yeah, I guess by default, Maven versus Goldust for the hardcore title. Yeah, I guess.
Ew.
It's a 3-minute match, so I guess that's the Cheeks match.
Yep. Everybody's saying it now. It's definitely happening. Edge and Christian on a tag team.
Mm-hmm. So, how many matches have you told me so far? Is that 2 or is that 3?
I'm pretty sure it was 3.
All right, 2 more.
WrestleMania 35.
WrestleMania 35. Oh, Baron Corbin versus Kurt Angle. Jesus Christ. God Christ, that was bad. And you know that. Corbin versus Angle was cheese.
Actually, do you think Roxanne beats Lyra for the IC title? I mean,
hope so.
Whenever they want to put Roxanne on the main roster, I mean, shit. It was supposed to be Roxanne versus Bayley, but we all know what happened.
All right, then let's go one more. What's your last one that you got for me? From all the manias, which one do you think is the most cheeks? Give me one.
WrestleMania 37.
WrestleMania 37. Oh, that's post Panini.
Post Panini is crazy.
All right, WrestleMania 37. Results. No, that match was fine. I didn't care for that match. That match was actually pretty decent.
Oh, they put this man on the wheelchair. I mean, on the fucking
Oh
stretcher.
yeah, Randy Orton versus the Fiend. What the hell was that?
You know, you know, you know. That
No,
was
those,
that was supposed to be a good match, man. It's literally one of the buildups that got me back into wrestling during the pandemic era, and it's so sad that
that's the era that built up our friendship.
that shit is ass. All right, my turn. Am I going to WrestleMania? No, I'm broke.
Ha, we're broke. All right, let's start off with an easy one. WrestleMania 25.
WrestleMania 25. Let's see. Try to be a little different than Alex here with answers in case he gives me the same mania, which he did. So
Yeah, it's easy. Come on.
I'm gonna go ahead.
Come on.
Double
It's
back.
there. It's there.
Double back and check real quick. I'm gonna have to say Matt Hardy versus Jeff Hardy.
Over the Battle Royal?
Yep, because that shit didn't exist. Fuck that match. That match was ass. I don't care that Matt won. It was just 13 minutes of absolute dog shit, and then Extreme Rules happened. So
All right, then. Random one. WrestleMania 19.
I think I already know my pick if I'm not mistaken.
I think you may know it too, because I already know which one mine is.
Let's see. I think if my memory serves correct, nigga said Chief Morale and Lance Storm versus the Dudley Boys. Oh my Jesus, what the fuck?
There's a match there.
That's funny that happened. Damn, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna put the one with Hulk Hogan and Mr. McMahon because that shit was ass.
You have to.
The fact that Vince didn't give women's wrestlers 20 minutes, but you had Hulk Hogan and Mr. McMahon going 20 minutes and 47 seconds. It's fucking disgusting and diabolical.
Have you seen Undertaker versus Big Show and Albert?
I don't want to, but it was a handicap match, so I'll give it that. At the end of the day, bro, Hulk Hogan and no.
WrestleMania 9.
Oh, come on, bro. I wasn't watching that shit.
Neither was I. Just go. You gave me WrestleMania 2 for best.
That was that was off of a comment, bro. What do you want from me?
Don't listen to the comment.
Even if I wasn't broke, I would go. I wouldn't go because I'm pretty. Yeah, bro. Them shits is
saying.
like redonkulous, bro. Like we're like nobody's rich. Even if, funny enough, this was in Nevada. Nigga said Tito Santana defeated Papa Shango. All right, my nigga.
So, there's a horrible match there. If you don't pick it, you lose all credibility as a wrestling fan.
Well, I'm either gonna go Hulk Hogan versus Yokozuna because that shit should have never fucking happened, or I'm gonna go with Doink the Clown versus Crush.
Nigga, Undertaker versus Giant Gonzalez is there.
I didn't even see it pop up.
Look it up. It's there. Undertaker versus Giant Gonzalez is on there. Jesus Lord.
Hey, listen, and I guarantee you that was probably better than Doink the Clown
No,
versus
it wasn't.
Crush.
It's considered the worst match of the streak.
Yeah, of the streak. Doink the Clown versus Crush.
Brother.
All right, fuck it. Nigga said WrestleMania 1. That would be my last one. I'll take it. Bet. The match where Rocky Johnson should have been in there, bitch.
Oh, the worst one? Oh, the entire card. It's a glorified house show.
Yeah, because, like, let's be real, WrestleMania 1. I mean, you know what? I'll say the concert from Cyndi Lauper.
I was going to say the Liberace dances.
Like, bruh, like, you look back at it. Granted, it did what it was supposed to do, but it was just a bunch of, hey, look who's here. Literally, the grandest stage of them all, the showcase of the immortals, the show of shows, the greatest spectacle in sports entertainment. That was absolutely nothing of those when WrestleMania 1 was a thing.
WrestleMania 10, sure. WrestleMania 20, okay. WrestleMania 30, yes. Last year's WrestleMania, absolutely.
But hey, we got it to 33 minutes. More than what we were supposed to. We were just trying to make it to 25, 30, but we'll take it. So with that, I think we're good here, Alex.
Yeah, I think tune again next Sunday because that's our WrestleMania predictions. If they don't toss us a last-minute matchup on Friday, but I'm pretty sure they won't because of WrestleMania Battle Royal, Andre the Giant thing.
And Alex will be here on the 17th of Thursday. So we will either do in-person live fucking predictions either Thursday, the 17th, or Friday the 18th. Or we could just fucking do it on the 19th of WrestleMania Night 1. But then again, we're trying to watch Stand and Deliver. Don't know if that's possible. Don't know if that's going to be possible.
So we'll probably do everything after SmackDown. I don't see why not.
Yeah, we could do everything after SmackDown. Do some before SmackDown. Because the thing is, you know what? Thursday, we'll see where we're at. We'll probably do it later because I don't know if we're going to sit down for an entire 2-night prediction.
Well, to be fair, also me and our other guests, -1, will be there at 6 o'clock your time. I don't think I want to go stare at a computer for that. I think I want to go out and about and check out H-Town.
I think I say H-Town. H-Town
down.
Well, then Friday looks like the busy day. We're going to have to do 2 podcasts.
I'm going to drink.
Yeah, 1 in the morning and 1 after SmackDown. Until this man said, when was Bam Bam versus JT? I know Justin Timberlake had a fucking match. That's what's up.
LT, but WrestleMania 11?
I think that's how that works. But I mean, as always, until next time, y'all. Appreciate y'all who came out here. Don't forget to like the video if you're still here. Don't forget to subscribe and share this video as well. We will see y'all in the next one, bruh.
All right.
Turn the volume up and let it flow. Juiced up, Jabba's got the best show. Dropping hot takes with that heavy glow. Breaking down the ring like a pay-per-view blow. Juiced up vibes hit like a pile driver. Spin the tails hotter than a wildfire. It's the podcast kings calling all the liars. From backstage chaos to the main event.